Well, first of all, welcome to the Science Eco Cafe. This is something that the research unit on science promotes every year. I think fall we had a few, but they were all in French,
yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is the first one this term, and from now on, I think they'll be all in English.
Yeah, till the end of February,
yes.
they're all in English. Yeah.
And one of the main things about our research is that we try to make science accessible. We want to create a culture around science ed here at the faculty that we use that we didn't have before. So now we're two full-time profs in the field of science working at the faculty, and I think the cafe is just a nice way to promote science and who knows, get more people interested in doing their studies in science education. My name is Giuliano, and what I'll be doing today is just sharing some ideas and resources about a certain topic. The topic of my choice is local food, and why we should care about knowing where our food comes from. And for those in my class, you might have seen some of these discussions before. But anyways, I'll be showing some new resources and sharing some ideas. This is still about the cafe, I'm sorry. Just a format to offer ideas. I know you all teachers are interested in teaching education in general. So above all, we're here to share and get you thinking about education and science. I briefly mentioned the mission of the research unit, right? We do research when we want people to get interested in science. We want to start a culture in science education here at the faculty, a little bit of history. So today's topic, like I said, is where does your food come from? And I added the question, why should you care to know? So, and I have this huge finger. Oh, no. We'll start, the finger's right here. So what do you think would be some good reasons for knowing where your food comes from? Or why should you care to know? I don't know. I just wanted to hear what you probably had to say. First of all, do you think it would be important to know where your food comes from? Okay, so good. We're on the same page. So why do you think it would be important to know? Health reasons. Can you elaborate?
Like what's actually in our food. So where the ingredients are coming from, then what's in our food.
Okay, so you think
they come from.
Okay.
So if it comes from another country, perhaps they always talk about the regulations. Like when I go to Europe a lot, I see that they have stricter regulations for food than here.
Yes.
So what those types of things, where the ingredients come from in your food.
Yes.
What types of things go in the food.
Okay.
On the food, pesticides.
Excellent. Excellent.
So I feel that the longer the distance the food has traveled, that means you need more preservatives and stuff like that, and then transportation, wastage of fuel and energy and human resources and everything. And it takes more, and surely they're going to add lots of chemicals to it just to formaldehyde, as we know, the big villain.
Excellent.
Yeah, for like there's environmental and environmental issues and human rights. So there's like ethical questions.
Good point. So knowing where the food comes from, it allows us to make choices. And these choices, they have an impact on our health, on the health of the environment. And I really like that you brought that point up, because it impacts the life of other people you don't even know. But the choice you make at the supermarket has a ripple effect that we actually cannot measure, but we know that it's there, okay? So I've done this in my class, so you guys forgive me for doing it again. But what I'll be asking you to do is just, without looking, just grab a jelly bean, okay? And I'll be giving you, but don't look, and then I'll be giving you instructions on what to do after. And then we'll talk about how that ties in with the topic today. Week activity.
Thank you.
Because I know I don't have much time. Yes, I'm sorry, I know you're eating. Okay, just grab one, don't look. Francine, I don't know if you want to do this. Do you like jelly beans? Okay, who doesn't, eh? So what I want you to do is pinch your nose, put the jelly bean in your mouth, and chew it for, I don't know, count to 10. And try to find out what flavor that is, but with your nose pinched, okay? Count to 10, see if you can identify it. After 10, you just let go of your nose and see if that changes your perception of the jelly bean in your mouth. Would you say it changed?
Yes.
Yeah.
You did? Okay. Well, quick activity, something like if you're a teacher, have a teaching and that's something I share with my students. You want students to do that because then they realize that food, and that's how it ties in with the topic today. Food's more than what you put in your mouth. Food involves choices, involves other people's lives, involves the environment, involves your health. So what you put in your mouth is not just anything. It's more than that. And we are making choices whether we like or not. We are making choices based on our financial situation. We're making choices on our health situations. If you're on a diet, for example, you tend to make different choices, food choices, right? And so on. So you want people to start thinking about food differently. It's not just a piece of food, but it's more. I'm trying to describe, trying to find maybe a word that would better describe what food is. But you get the point that food's not just what you put in your mouth. There's more to it. So there's this video. It's a very short video. It's only 10 minutes. 8 minutes actually. It's called "Home is Where the Food Is." And I wanted to play because I think after we watch it, if we start teasing the video, what's in it, then I think it's just will add or emphasize this message that food's more than what we put in our mouths. And I would like you to start generating a list of what food is it, or what food is. Like if it's more than just what we put in our mouth, what food is then? For you, what's your connection with food? How this food can be used as a topic in the classroom or as an educational topic. So I'll play the video. Like I said, it's only 8 minutes.